Magic is a way of life for many of us, and more people like to learn more about the subject and perform their own spells. Learning magic is a lifelong quest, but everybody can do it. It can help you become a better human being, and if you live by its main principles you can make an impact on the universe and make it a better place to live. Mortar and Pestle. Mortar and Pestle. Mortar and pestle is a set of two simple tools used from the Stone Age to the present day to prepare ingredients or substances by crushing and grinding them into a fine paste or powder in the kitchen, laboratory, and pharmacy. The mortar is characteristically a bowl, typically made of hard wood, metal, ceramic, or hard stone such as basalt. The pestle is a blunt, club-shaped object. The substance to be ground, which may be wet or dry, is placed in the mortar where the pestle is pounded, pressed, and rotated into the substance until the desired texture is achieved. Mortars and pestles have been used in cooking since prehistory. Today they are typically associated with the profession of pharmacy due to their historical use in preparing medicines. In cooking, they are typically used to crush spices, which requires the gentle crushing of sugar, ice, and mint leaves in the glass with a pestle. Mortars and pestles were invented in the Stone Age, when humans found that processing food and various other materials by grinding and crushing into smaller particles allowed for improved use and various advantages, such as hard grains could be cooked and digested easier if ground first. Grog would vastly improve fired clay, and larger objects such as blocks of salt would be much easier to handle and use when ground and pulverized into smaller pieces. Mortars are also used in cooking to prepare wet or oily ingredients as well as grinding spices into powder. The mulcajet, a version used by pre-Hispanic Mesoamerican cultures including the Aztec and Maya, stretching back several thousand years, is made of basalt and is used widely in Mexican cooking. The mulcajet had a lid, and the set was believed to be used for burial of members in society of high status. So, let's talk magical herbs. If you're a practitioner of a modern magical tradition, chances are good that you're in the habit of using herbs. Magical oils, plants in the form of oil and incense, were elements of religious and therapeutic practices in early cultures worldwide. A good place to start is with 8 ounces oil per 8 tablespoons herb or flour. Remember, a little oil goes a long way. You can use mineral oil or some other neutral carrier oil to absorb the scent and properties of the herb. It is helpful to visualize the purpose for which you are making the oil throughout the process, or you can say a little chant pertaining to that certain oil while making it to add more of your energy and power to it. Pour your oil into your mortar. Add your herb a little at a time, pressing it into the oil with your pestle. After you have combined it well, pour it into a bottle. Store the bottle in a dark, consecrated place for 3 days. On the 4th day check oil to see if it has absorbed enough of the scent.